welcome. My name is Lauren, and today I'm going to be kind of showing you some more painting that I'm doing for my coastal collection that I'm designing. In the last few videos, I've kind of taken you through the process of how I'm designing this whole collection. So we did quite a few sketches. I went through and painted a lot of different things. And in this video, I'm going to continue the painting process, and then we're going to dive into Photoshop and design all of the different patterns. So I ended up doing 6 different patterns in this series, and I really love how they turned out, and I'm excited to show you. So let's just get into it. Good morning. So I have just made my coffee and I'm going to go ahead and head upstairs and start painting. I'm really excited to get into this. So yeah, let's just paint. Okay, so I just finished up my painting. I really love how it turned out. I feel like the colors are perfect, and I think they tie in really well with the other 2 patterns that I designed. So yeah, I think this is going to be one where I create this little under the sea kind of vibe with the little fish and shells and everything. So I'm excited to turn this into a pattern. I think I might have a little bit of time to kind of start painting in the next page. I'm just going to do all these little blocks and then kind of arrange them. It'll make more sense once I'm designing the pattern. But yeah, this one should be pretty fun to do. So I made this salmon fried rice for my meal prep, and I'm really excited to eat it. It's actually really flavorful and tasty and full of veggies and protein. I'm excited to eat it for dinner. so I have finished making some progress on my painting. I'm quickly making a breakfast sandwich while I kind of finish up my coffee here. And yeah, then I'm going to head to work and have a very productive day there, hopefully. And then I'm planning on going for a run right after work, planning on going for a run right after work, which I think will be really nice. It's supposed to be the coolest day of the week at 77, so I'm hoping that it will feel nice outside. I am bringing some liquid IV with me just to kind of, well, we'll see if I want to use it or not. But I think I'm going to try to do like a bit of a longer run in the sense of like maybe like 6.5 miles today. So yeah, excited about it. But yeah, I will talk to you later. Okay, so I have just been up here in my art studio painting, and I did finish up this little page here of all these little squares and rectangles and stuff. My plan when I'm designing the pattern is actually to add in some of the little seashells and like different animal pieces that I've painted into these little boxes and arrange them into kind of a fun little pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of scan all of these in to Photoshop, and I will start cleaning up the background kind of like I've showed you before. If you want to see that process, you can check out some of my other videos. I think the last video I kind of showed you how I do that. So yeah, I'll check in with you a little bit later. I do need to head to work, and yeah, maybe we can work on the pattern a little bit later. Okay, so I just got home. I've had a really long day at work, and then I kind of last minute decided to go for a long walk for my workout today. So I did like an 1.5 hour walk outside. It was a little warm out, but like the trail that I went on was like completely shaded with all the trees and stuff, and it was really pretty, really nice and like peaceful walk. I just had such a nice time. And yeah, I realized like with this 75 hard and doing these like 2 45-minute workouts or like, an 1.5 hours every day, I realized like I haven't really had like kind of a rest day. I have been doing yoga or walking in addition to a different workout, but like I just have been going nonstop. So I realized I was a little sore from kind of my runs, my strength training. So today I just did a walk, and I mean, I still did like, I want to say almost 5 miles. So I mean, I'm still exercising in a sense, but it's just not as intense as some of the other ones. So anyway, today was kind of a rest day, even though it wasn't, but it felt really good. And now I realized my library book is due tomorrow at like 7 a.m. So I still have quite a bit left to go. So I'm going to try to read as much as I can tonight. I was honestly looking forward to working on my pattern, but I really want to get this book read. So I think I'm going to try to finish that tonight. And then tomorrow morning we'll wake up early and work on designing the pattern together. So yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so I have had like the most productive day. I did 6 miles this morning and then I walked for a little bit, did a little bit of yoga and stretching afterwards. I have just been like editing on my computer like crazy pretty much the rest of the day. I did take a break and go grocery shopping, did some laundry, and now it's time for me to do some meal prep for the week. So yeah, let's do that for a little bit and make some progress with that. Okay, so I have finished up my meal prep and that feels so good to have taken care of. I am going to just kind of relax for the rest of the evening, maybe watch a show and just kind of, yeah, take a break. I feel like I've been working nonstop all week and all weekend and I just want to kind of have a break. So I'm going to have some of my pasta salad that I made for my dinners for this week. And then I bought these at Trader Joe's. It's this like sparkling strawberry drink. It's actually really good. So yeah, just gonna eat my dinner and enjoy my evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning where I think we're gonna go ahead and start designing the next pattern in my collection, so that should be really fun. Okay, good morning. So I have just made my coffee and I think what I'm going to go ahead and start doing is designing the new pattern. I'm so excited about this. I feel like it's been not delayed, but I've had other projects that are a little bit more time sensitive and a little bit more of a priority. So I've gotten all of those taken care of. So yeah, let's start designing the pattern. Yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, good morning. So it's actually a few days later. This week has been kind of busy and I've been trying to get a bunch of stuff done in a timely manner, so there's just been kind of a lot going on. But I did want to kind of share the final patterns that I designed for this collection. I was able to do a little bit of some of the pattern design during my lunch break at work, which I wasn't able to film. Yeah, let me just show you what I've done. Okay, so this is the final collection. I started with this pattern and then I've created these other ones here, and I'll go into these in just a minute, but this is kind of like the entire collection. And yeah, I'm so excited with how it turned out. So this is the first pattern we designed and I think it's so pretty and so cute. We already went over this one. This is kind of like the main one, and then I did this seashell pattern here, which I love. I think you can still kind of see like the little speckled details in the background there. Really love this one. And then the one that I worked on in this video was this fish one, and I just love how it kind of looks like you're under the water and kind of swimming around with all the fish. I think it's so cute and fun, and I like the color scheme. Like I focused a little bit more on the blue colors in this one because I really wanted it to feel like you were underwater. And the next pattern that I designed was this seaside stamp pattern. So there's a bunch of different like little boxes, stamp patterns, different things like that. And then I added in all the different like animals that I painted, the seashells, the seahorses, coral, seaweed, all of that. And I really love how it turned out. And then after that, I realized that I kind of wanted some other kind of filler pieces that would complement these other more detailed patterns. So I wanted something else. So I came up with this lobster one and this crab one that are a little bit more simple, and they still go with the other patterns, but they're a little bit different. But when I was putting these on the mock-ups, they just didn't look good. So what I ended up doing, I just kind of duplicated the boxes again. So the pattern will look a little bit better on some of the products. So I think they're really cute, and I think they go well with the other ones. And yeah, I feel like the collection is complete and I'm really excited about it. So I think I'm gonna end this video here, and in the next one, we're gonna go through maybe designing a brand new collection. So I'm so excited to get started with that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.